Are we going to see you in there, Mike? I know obviously we were excited about you and Floyd. Is that still happening, or is that?
Yeah, it's happening. Yeah, it's happening. You think I give that up? I was minding my business. He challenged me.
You look good. How you feeling physically?
Incredible.
You've been training?
Listen, I was wearing extra large. It looks like I'm wearing large now.
Nice. Come on, punch it. Yeah. Yeah.
We getting ready. I got money here. You call him lit. This lit. You gonna get money here. This lit.
Could he hit him? I mean, that little motherfucker can move still at 50 years old. Yeah. He's so slick.
Yep.
He's still in shape. He's still fit.
They're both old as fuck.
Old as fuck.
But this is the boxing.
How old is Mayweather?
67.
He's going to have an exhibition with Tyson, which is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mike is so much bigger than him.
Yeah,
he's so much bigger than him.
He's not going to land a fist on Mayweather.
Right.
It's not after his last performance. I think Tyson just needs
What do you think was going on with that, the last one? It looked a little bit like sparring.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was scripted.
With a combined age well over 100, Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. are preparing to step into the ring together. But the tension is already rising long before the opening bell. Fresh training camp footage of Iron Mike has just surfaced online, and Floyd didn't hold back with his sharp reaction to the viral clips. The boxing world is buzzing with excitement. Yet beneath the surface of this historic matchup lies a complicated mix of physical limitations, unusual ring habits, and multi-million-dollar motivations that paint a very different picture.
Floyd Mayweather is a way better fighter than Mike Tyson, and I don't even understand how this is a debate. Mike Tyson had this aura about him, you know, this fear. He put fear in people's hearts. Floyd didn't make people fear him, but they dreaded to fight him. None other than Mike Tyson, the icon. Of course, we're gonna get 1 million people in the comment section thinking they know about the sport, but Floyd's been in the tougher fights, and he's just accomplished more.
The internet exploded when new footage appeared showing Tyson smashing the pads with terrifying power. To casual viewers, he looks like the same unstoppable monster from decades ago. But Mayweather quickly dismissed the heavily edited highlight clips. He mocked the short bursts of action, pointing out the reality of Tyson's stamina once the cameras stop rolling. Boxing forums immediately filled with fans sharing the same concerns. While the power looks explosive in those quick moments, observers say Tyson often appears exhausted as soon as the edits end, raising doubts about whether he could last in a long, demanding fight against one of the most defensively skilled fighters ever.
Are you saying you got Tyson?
I got Tyson.
You got Tyson over Mayweather? That's huge. Well, I just got Floyd because he's younger, 10 years younger, fast, elusive.
Yeah, I hear bigger puncher, man. You don't get toe up.
Really?
Well, of course.
So if Tyson lands on Floyd, Floyd's going down? But so when he fought Jake Paul, some fans, you know, they weren't too impressed with Tyson's performance versus Jake Paul. Do you think you'll have a better one versus Floyd?
I just think if they compete, you're gonna get.
I like that. You're sticking with your boy Tyson, though. You're loyal.
Well, I'm just
heavyweight size.
He don't let nobody get the. He ain't gonna let nobody get the best.
The physical damage and the age gap between these two legends are also impossible to ignore. At 59 years old, Tyson's recent appearance against Jake Paul revealed uncomfortable questions about his mobility. Critics pointed to the sight of Tyson walking to the ring with a visible limp, reportedly dealing with hip issues and decades of wear from a brutal career. Now he could be facing a 48-year-old tactical master known for elite speed and unmatched ring IQ. Many analysts bluntly say Floyd would be stepping in with a much older opponent. That contrast in their physical conditions turns the fight into a strange spectacle where fading raw power meets precise, disciplined technique.
How about Mike Tyson if he was your size?
If Mike Tyson was my size,
stylistically,
I would beat him. Easy. And Mike Tyson, you know what I mean, is well respected, but my size, Mike Tyson, I think Mike Tyson beat those guys because, you know, A, he was faster and more explosive than those heavyweight guys. When you look at Mike Tyson back in the days, he was ferocious. You know, this is speed and power and explosiveness. They couldn't keep up with it.
Another unusual detail about Tyson's behavior in the ring has also caught attention. Experts like Terrence Crawford and renowned trainer Teddy Atlas recently discussed Tyson's habit of biting his own gloves during fights. Atlas explained that the strange habit actually dates back to Tyson's early amateur years. Some believe it might be a way for Tyson to control his aggression, especially during exhibition fights where he cannot fully unleash his power. Others think it reflects frustration as his body no longer reacts the way it once did. Either way, the habit highlights the intense mental and physical battle still happening behind those legendary eyes.
It's just shit, isn't it? I mean, like, let's be honest, like, I hate, in a way, and I know people go, oh, you can talk, you fuck. I just hate some things that are happening in boxing. Like, I don't mind if some, you know, like even Jake Paul, I don't mind Jake Paul. I think he's a young guy who's taking boxing seriously. I think he's improving. I think he's doing training camps. But why would you want, how old's Mayweather? 50?
Yes.
You got what?
Maybe a little bit.
How old's Floyd Mayweather?
48.
You lot don't even know. You're supposed to be boxing. Yeah, I know, yeah. But all right, 48, 49, wwhatever. I was going to say, that's old. He's 2 years older than me. Right, what I'm saying is, who wants to watch a 48, 49-year-old Floyd Mayweather fight a 60-year-old Mike Tyson? It's just bullshit. Like, and as much as I love money, I just wouldn't do that. Because I actually, whether you believe me or Pete, you believe me, I love boxing too much. I think it's disgusting. It's just so shit. Like, who wants to watch that? Yet people will watch it, so I understand. But it's just like, I just find it naff.
An undefeated retired billionaire stepping back into the ring raises an obvious question. Why risk a perfect legacy in an exhibition? The answer, some suggest, could be financial. Rumors continue to circulate that Mayweather's massive empire is facing pressure despite his wealth. Reports mention lawsuits and accusations involving unpaid debts and financial disputes, while his extravagant lifestyle of luxury watches, jewelry, and supercars continues to attract attention. Whether those rumors are exaggerated or not, critics argue that this huge fight could simply be a massive payday. If that's true, the matchup might be
looking at old Floyd. He's 49 years old.
Yes.
It was just announced all over social media today. That he's going to be rematching Manny Pacquiao in September at the Sphere. What do you think about him coming out of retirement and fighting professionally and against Pacquiao, no less?
Well, one thing about Floyd is very strategic. I believe he's seen something in that Mario Barrios fight that he like, oh yeah, I'm good. Like, I'm good. Actually, my personal opinion, I think Floyd can come back and beat a lot of these guys.
Like who?
I think he'll beat Barrios. I think he'll beat Ryan Garcia. I think his experience and his boxing IQ, and it seems like his body is still like, you know, fresh. He had 9 years off. And Floyd is one of them guys who stay in the gym. Don't let Floyd fool you. He stays in the gym. He's been doing this since he was a kid. It's impossible for him to stay away from the gym. So he stays in the gym, whether he just playing around. Even if he stay mentally in boxing, that's still you staying in the gym. And those who box know what I'm talking about. Like, just always watching and always thinking and always playing around. Floyd is a computer. So I believe he's seen something in the Pacquiao fight, and in the Mario Barrios Pacquiao fight, and said, oh, and the money they giving away now? Oh, let me go steal some more money. They said he have a money trouble. That remains to be seen. But I think he's seen something in these young fighters, and they can't beat me. They ain't this. Floyd come from the era of boxing when boxing was for real. Where if you was in the top 10, that means you was for real. Now whoever in the top 10 is whoever likes you. That's who's in the top 10 now. So Floyd's seeing like these guys getting all this money for all this for this little bit of work they do. They ain't even really doing no work. So I believe that's why he wants to come back and